Welcome, my name's Justin Ray Williams. I'm the Executive Director for the South Carolina Entertainment and Music Hall of Fame, and we would like to announce our 2024 inductees list. From all of our board of directors here this morning, on behalf of the entire board, I would like to thank all of you for taking the time to being here today at Furman University in the McAlister Auditorium. I am thrilled to announce that this will be the location of our 2024 induction show for the South Carolina Entertainment and Music Hall of Fame, April 25th. All of the sponsorships and tickets will be available for sale immediately following this press conference. Now, let me introduce to you our Vice Chair for the South Carolina Entertainment and Music Hall of Fame, Roy Costner.
Thank you, sir. I have to put on glasses because I can't see very far away anymore. I really am thankful to be a part of this organization, and so thankful that you guys took the time to be here. It is a privilege to work directly with all these board members, and especially with the founder of the South Carolina Entertainment Music Hall of Fame, Dr. David Godbold. So before we announce our list of 2024 inductees, I'm hoping that Dr. Godbold is going to share with you guys just a little of the extraordinary story of this organization going back to 1989 when it all began. Dr. David Godbold.
Good morning, everyone. I'll make this as brief as I can. In 1980s, I was working with a group of people with Austin City Limits out in Austin, Texas, and they had started a music office called the Texas Music Office. When I moved back to South Carolina at the end of '88, beginning of 1989, I met with the governor, met with several people in South Carolina. Secretary of State Jim Miles formed a big committee and started the South Carolina Entertainment Music Hall of Fame. We also had a music and entertainment office, a music office where we helped recruit and build the theaters in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina through economic programs that we had put together with the state, and it was very big supported. And over the years, I've had the opportunity to induct James Brown, Joanne Woodward, Chubby Checker, Peebo Bryson, Vanna White on the Wheel of Fortune, and we have a huge number of people that have supported us, been a part of it. Amy Grant, who attended Furman University as well, and that list has grown and grown. Been very excited. We had a fire in 2012, actually, where we were taking the Hall of Fame at that time and going to move it around the state so everybody could see the memorabilia and all the photographs that we had. And it burned down downtown Georgetown. So in 2012, it was ashes to start back over. We had COVID, trying to make great things happen. And here in Greenville, put together a great group of people. The Rotary Club president said, "Have you ever met Justin Williams? He's one of these guys that can make things happen." And he has. And he has been a wonderful, wonderful asset to rebuilding. Roy Cromer and all his staff and this board working so hard to put us where we are today. I am still involved. I thank them for naming the Godbold Lifetime Achievement Award, and we get to present that every year. And Bill Anderson, who I inducted on the Grand Ole Opry, he's going to be here to receive that this year, the Lifetime Achievement Award, and we really appreciate that. My current position is also, I am the CEO of the Wounded Warrior Program, military. I'm Dr. David Godbold out there on LinkedIn. I handle all the federal agencies, and our group, basically we prepare our transitioning warriors out of the military to come out and then join groups like the Project, et cetera. And we're jobs oriented, and we have a huge staff. The U.S. Central Commander, Colonel John Urciola, is on our board, all the way down to the Deputy Surgeon General, all of our special forces, et cetera, and education. And we are a volunteer organization with the military. We don't get paid. We do everything we do to help young men and women to get jobs all over the country. South Carolina Entertainment Music Hall of Fame has put in a section where they partnered with us to recognize also the South Carolina, our military folks who have done a wonderful job in promoting South Carolina, as well as in helping us present our Department of Defense awards during the ceremony for the state of South Carolina. And this past year, we had several military personnel recognized. And I also want to thank the Greenville Color Guard, who always supports us in our events. And with that being said, is there anything else I need to cover with you gentlemen? I appreciate everything you do. I appreciate everything that we're doing going forward. This is huge to be here at Furman University. I always want to thank my wife for always supporting me and being on the road all the time. And this great group of people standing right here at this chair, welcome. Good to see you. Thank you very much. Roy, back to you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Sir. Dr. Godbold is a smart man. He remembers to thank his wife. He's a very smart man. I love that we're partnering with the Wounded Warrior program. I also love the partnerships that we've created with the South Carolina Entertainment Music Hall of Fame. I'm happy to announce that beginning in 2024, the South Carolina Entertainment Music Hall of Fame is going to begin working with Hobart Trotter and the nonprofit group from Columbia called Soundbites, whose collective goal is to provide the gift of music through the proper equipment, instruction, and funding of all those in need with a desire. More to come on that. We're also very fortunate to have partnered with Booker Labs in 2023 for all of our events. And at this time, I'd like to introduce to you the owner and founder of Booker Labs to come join us for our first two induction announcements. Mr. Tom O'Hanlon.
Thank you, Roy. It's a real pleasure to be here. I wanted to introduce myself. I'm Tom O'Hanlon. I'm the co-founder of Sea Level Systems in Liberty, but I'm also now the sole operator of Booker Labs. It's a business I started in my retirement while my wife runs our other business. Booker Labs provides musical equipment products to the Hammond organ and the Leslie rotating speaker industry, which is a kind of a vintage musical instrument that you see still in churches, recording studios, and much of the music you've heard over the years has been recorded and still is on Hammond organs. So we're trying to keep them alive, and we're actually doing a pretty good job of it. So thank y'all for that. Booker Labs is real proud to be a sponsor of this. When Roy asked me, one of the sponsors, when Roy asked me, I was more than honored and more than willing because of our musical roots and the musical roots of the Hall of Fame and the people that it honors. So I'm real proud to announce today, in no particular order, the first up is James Lee Jamerson. I bought a prop in his honor. This is a Fender bass neck from what's called a Fender Precision bass. James Jamerson played almost exclusively Fender basses in his career. James Lee Jamerson played bass guitar, but his impact on music was outstanding. I love that. I'm a bass guitarist too, and I haven't had an outstanding impact on anything yet. He was the uncredited bassist on most of the most influential Motown songs that you've heard. What's Going On, in particular, by Marvin Gaye. A lot of bass players call that opus for bass. Bass students at Anderson University have to learn it and play it for the instructor. It's part of their exam. He improvised. He played jazz. He came into the studio late at night after being in a jazz bar all night and recorded What's Going On his back. For further information on James, watch Standing in the Shadows of Motown, a great documentary, and it details his life history. So we want him back in South Carolina, or at least to recognize him. He was raised by his grandmother and aunt on Edisto Island, listening to gospel, blues, and jazz. He played upright bass in high school because the high school had one, but eventually he migrated to the electric bass. Even though he passed away in 1983, he was inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2000, and next year we will be welcoming his family to be here for his induction into the South Carolina Entertainment Music Hall of Fame. So again, to James, the GOAT, greatest of all time bass player, we're very proud to have you back recognized in South Carolina. The next inductee is a fellow named Josh White. Josh White was a guitarist, singer, songwriter, and actor whose musical style influenced generations of musical artists. He was born in 1914 in Greenville, South Carolina, and was one of 4 children of the Reverend Dennis and Daisy Elizabeth White. Josh Daniel White is credited with introducing the masses to country blues. However, he recorded multiple times in various styles, gospel, jazz, and traditional folk songs. He also recorded under the names of Pinewood Tom and Tippy Barton in the 1930s. So we look forward to welcoming his family here in April as well. So again, I want to thank y'all for coming today, and thank you for recognizing James Jamerson and Josh White into this great group. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. Let's add to the list of the 2024 inductees. It's always exciting when you can announce someone from the Marvel universe to be inducted into the South Carolina Entertainment and Music Hall of Fame. Chadwick Boseman was born and raised in Anderson, South Carolina, but worked his way through theater, TV, and film to ultimately gain international fame status as the Black Panther. In April of next year, his friends and family will pay tribute to Chadwick Aaron Boseman as he will be inducted into the South Carolina Entertainment and Music Hall of Fame. As our vice chairman was just talking about building relationships, and our next announcement is Grammy-nominated musician who played with the Marshall Tucker Band and Randy Travis, Ronald Radford. Come on, stand up there, sir. This is an honor. No, just stand up for us. There we go. He's from Spartanburg, South Carolina, and currently plays with his son's group, the James Radford Band, who just happened to be our house band in our 2023 induction show. Next year, Ronald will take the stage to receive the award in 2024.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. Our fifth announcement is an incredible musician, but best known for his guitar and vocal work. He is from the Myrtle Beach area and currently a member of both the bluegrass quartet Brothers of Heart and Country Music Hall of Fame member Ricky Skaggs' band Kentucky Thunder. Mike Rogers will be here in person in April, and we look forward to seeing him perform live. Roy?
I think it is so cool, Mr. Radford. I think it is so cool that you came and you were like, you guys got to understand something. He's the most humble man you'll ever meet. We were doing the induction show in June, and I mean, he's incredible musician. And all these people were coming up to him going, do you know who that is? Do you know who that is? And I went over and asked him, and he said, I'm not anybody. And I mean, this guy's getting nominated for Grammys. He's the real deal when it comes to playing guitars and music. And I've heard from a lot of your fellow friends in the industry that are thrilled that you were up here, and it is so well deserved. You know, our induction show is going to be epic. And the reason it's going to be epic is because we inducted a guy by the name of Kerry Marks. Kerry Marks was he was at the 2023 June 3rd induction show, and he is live with us right now on the screen. I'm telling you, this guy is not only incredible because of what he does at the Grand Ole Opry, the many, his list of accolades we would be up here for days reading them. But Kerry Marks has agreed to help us produce the 2024 show. Kerry, I'll turn it over to you. Let you make an announcement, and then tell them a little bit about yourself.
Oh no, I'm not going to do that. You did more than I deserve. Hi everybody, I'm Kerry Marks. I am in Nashville. I'm working today at Creative Workshop, which is one of I think their 50-year anniversary was in 2020. And so many hits have been recorded at this studio. It's kind of, I don't know, interesting that I'm here today, but that's where I am. I'm in Nashville, and that's why I'm not there. But I am honored to announce that our South Carolina Entertainment and Music Hall of Fame Lifetime Achievement Award winner will be my good friend, country music singer, songwriter, and television host, Bill Anderson. Bill was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1994, and the board of directors wanted to honor him with the Dr. David Godbolt Lifetime Achievement Award for 2024. So I'm really looking forward to seeing Bill there at the ceremony in April. I will be there. Bill will be there. So that's that. I guess we're moving on to our seventh announcement, and I don't know, Roy, let me throw it back to you because I'm not quite sure who's going to take over at this point. Thank you all.
All right, I tell you what, I would love for Kerry to be able to make the announcement. We were going to try to get them on Skype with us. Are they there with us? They are not. Kerry, if you don't mind, can you make the announcement of who our next inductee would be?
I'd love to, because these girls are friends of mine too. And our next inductee into the South Carolina Entertainment and Music Hall of Fame will be the contemporary Christian group Point of Grace. They're so great, and I believe they're going to be there at the ceremony also. You guys can correct me. But anyway, Point of Grace is being inducted this year. What a great family of inductees we have, and that's number 7.
Thank you very much, Carrie. I know you guys are busy rehearsing, right? Recording, rehearsing, all that great stuff. I can't wait for you to be a part and help us to produce this show. It is going to be extraordinary. Thank you.
Thank you. Can't wait to be there. Can't wait to be there. Thanks.
Yes, sir. All right, our next announcement, let's see. I got to find out where we are. The next announcement for the South Carolina Entertainment Music Hall of Fame is someone who would definitely have played Point of Grace's music on his syndicated radio show called Sunday in the South. Greenville, South Carolina native Mark Ferguson hosted the show with his wife Jerry Ferguson on WESC iHeartRadio for 30 years. Mark and his wife expanded the influence of gospel music to hundreds of thousands of people until Mark's passing in 2021. Jerry is going to be on hand with us. I know that she was hoping to be here today, but I don't know if she got off work or not, but she's coming to the induction show, and she's really looking forward to being a part of the whole presentation. So now I want us to turn our attention to the world of TV and begin with an American TV host who began her career on WSPA TV, served as co-anchor of CBS This Morning, then returned home to be a news anchor on WYFF here in Greenville. She's a 2-time National Emmy Award winner, and we're going to be welcoming Jane Robelot. She's going to be inducted with us in April, and of course, she's a Clemson grad, so I know she's good because she's a Clemson grad, right? Okay, I'm just waiting on any sarcastic remark from the board. Also joining the stage to be inducted will be Spartanburg native and University of South Carolina alum. She also nationally recognized TV host and author and many of you see her daily as co-host on Fox and Friends, and that's Ansley Earhardt. Ansley is a journalist, author, television host who has worked her way to the top and shines a positive light on South Carolina through her work, and she will be joining us on April the 25th. And let's see, we have one more person we want to shine a light on from the world of TV and entertainment. As our next announcement to be inducted into the South Carolina Entertainment Music Hall of Fame comes from very humble beginnings. This lady is one of the coolest ladies I've ever met, only because I know that, you think things are scripted for her, and they're not. What comes out of her mouth, you never quite understand. She's joining us here today from the TV show Chrisley Knows Best, Nanny Faye Chrisley. Nanny, you want to come up here with me? Join me? You may not want to, I don't know. Thank you so much for being here. We are looking forward to inducting you into the Hall of Fame, and so glad that you made the trek down from Nashville to be with us here for our press conference today. Nanny Faye travels around the country and the world, and I've seen this firsthand when her fans seek her out, and everybody calls her Nanny. She's become Nanny to the world. So we're thrilled to announce that you are going to be inducted into the South Carolina Entertainment Music Hall of Fame. And if you have anything you want to say, come right over here.
I would like to thank each and every one that has a part in this, and I am so humble to be able to accept this award. No one knows how special that is to me in my heart, and I love my fans wherever they are, far and near, and I love my family, and there's not anyone that I don't love and have a place in my heart for. Thank you.
Thank you, Nanny Faye. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get you on stage, and maybe you can even sing a song or two with Carrie Marks.
Well, God didn't give me that talent.
Okay. I really do appreciate y'all's patience as we have 2 more announcements before the tickets go on sale for April. So Justin Williams, if you'll come back and make those announcements.
Thank you, Roy. Throughout the course of this year, we've had so many people write us for their nominations, and these next 2 certainly received the lion's share of letters. On behalf of the board, I am pleased to announce that Grammy Award-nominated artist, performer, songwriter, and 4th-generation Greenville native, Marcus King, will be joining us on stage and performing at the 2024 South Carolina Entertainment Music Hall of Fame induction show. Marcus King is touring and logging thousands of miles on the road. And when we spoke to his friends and family and his team, they are thrilled to be coming back to Greenville to accept this award. Roy?
Yeah, why don't you just stay up here with me, so
Gotcha.
we'll go through.
Not this quick.
This one's the last one. Our final inductee is someone who also logs a ton of miles, I'm pretty sure. Every time we try to call him, he's somewhere, we can't get in touch with him. His extensive career and award nominations, they really don't need too much of an introduction. Joining us on stage in April to be inducted into the South Carolina Entertainment Music Hall of Fame, and of course to sing a song or two.
A few, yes.
The hope is country music recording artist Josh Turner. So he's from Hannah, South Carolina. Josh has an incredible story of music and faith that led him to be nominated for multiple Grammys, CMA Awards, and we can't wait to hear his story and to celebrate this incredible music contribution. And that's our list of inductees for the South Carolina Entertainment Music Hall of Fame. And Justin, will you please tell everybody who else may be joining us in April?
Yes, we are pleased to announce the 2023 inductees. Mark Herndon from the supergroup country band Alabama, and Dr. Mac Arnold will be here helping us induct a few of these inductees and performing live. There also is a list of national celebrities who are invited to the show, including Don McLean, Ricky Skaggs, and we will be announcing those people as we get more information.
We certainly want to thank Furman University, Greenville County, the city of Greenville for their support. Mr. Benton Blount up here has certainly has helped us an awful lot. He's on Greenville County Council, and we are thankful that he not only serves on our board, but that he serves his community in the way that he does. We also want to thank the state of South Carolina, the legislatures. The majority leader in the House, Davy Hyatt, ran into Dr. David Godbold, and they were talking about the Hall of Fame and rising from the ashes, so to speak, and all the work that's been done for that. And Davy Hyatt was incredible in helping the Hall of Fame get back on its feet, and we're back and going strong. Every inductee, there's a resolution that's passed in the House that they all vote on. They get copies of that along with their induction frame certificate. Let's see, am I forgetting anybody else?
We have a wonderful board. They've all the folks here that were able to join us. We have board members all across the state, all the way down to Myrtle Beach, and we're happy that folks that were able to join us here. Chris Lee, Ed Lease in the audience over here, they're part of our media department. They've worked on a lot of our graphics and our videos. And Chris, we appreciate everything you've done for us there. And Ed, thanks for streaming live to the South Carolina Entertainment Music Hall of Fame Facebook page. So we appreciate that.
And thanks, of course, to the company Take Part for being here to help us with getting our Skype feed going so that Carrie could talk to us and helping us with some of those recordings. At this time, we'll turn it over for questions. You can ask us now, or you can come grab somebody, because you may not want to talk to me or Justin. You may want to talk to Nanny or Ronald or Tom O'Handler or somebody else up here. So we would just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to help us get the word out. And we look forward to seeing you right here, April the 25th. But we'll take questions now if y'all have them.
I do see upcoming Southern rock group Peacemaker. Thanks for coming out, guys.
Ah, cool. Any questions? Cool? We're all good? Thank you guys very much. We appreciate you being here.